Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So we are talking about Australia. Right now, Australia is looking for skilled workers because they have vacancies and they're looking for those people to fill out. So if you're in Australia and you're looking for this type of job and you have the necessary skill and you're a migrant, you can apply for them. But if you're outside Australia, you can also apply for this type of job because right now Australia they're looking for people because they have a shortage which they need to fill up, especially if you're in the construction area. That's basically the area they're searching for. Now, what you need to know is they're going to offer you a visa. Yes, your employer is going to offer you a visa. They're going to sponsor you. Remember, it's a temporary visa for a period of 4 years. So you're only supposed to move there for 4 years. After that, maybe the employer will renew it. It depends on your agreement and how you do your job. So guys, stay tuned. Let's watch all this information and don't miss out on this opportunity. Kindly apply. All right, so we are seeing jobs which are available for those who are interested under the Government of Western Australia Department of Training and Workforce Development. So this is the Department of Building and Construction, and they're going to offer visa for those who are interested. So we are seeing here the jobs like, for example, a construction project manager, and they're going to give you a visa. They've indicated here employer sponsored. So the employer is going to sponsor you for you to get the visa. We have jobs like project builder. We have job like architect, landscape architect, surveyor, urban and regional planner, civil engineering, and many others. For those who are interested, you can go on this website of Australia, which says Government of Western Australia, Department of Training and Workforce Development. Remember, they are going to sponsor you with a visa that can help you to move and settle in Australia and also be able to work peacefully without worrying whether you're going to be deported or not. So they've been looking for people who are doing bricklayer, carpenter, joiner, floor finisher, stone mason, carpenter, electrical engineering draftsperson, civil engineering technician, civil engineering draftsperson, solid plaster, roof tiler, wall and floor tiler, a roof plumber, drainer, gas fitter, electrician, and many others. If you go on, it's like a three page of vacancies here. I can see there's also people they're looking for people like lift mechanic, landscape gardener, cabinet maker, crane hoist or lift operator, concrete, and many others. So guys, don't miss out on this opportunity for those who are interested. So they say a designated area migration agreement is a formal agreement between the Australian government and a regional or state or territory authority that provides access to more overseas workers than a standard skill migration. Remember, Australia, they're looking for workers who have this kind of skills because currently they are lacking. Currently, they are lacking such, and that's the reason why they're offering a visa. While that is your employer is gonna give you a visa when you get this type of job. Okay, guys, those who are interested, you can apply immediately. Don't miss out on this opportunity. All right, so to be eligible for this type of visas, so which employers can apply for employer sponsorship visa in Western Australia? Well, the eligible is not so simple as it seems. To become an approved business sponsor, Western Australia, you need to satisfy the following. This is for people who are hiring. So you need to be legally established and operating in Australia, be financially viable and operational for a certain period over 12 months or more, demonstrate that no suitability qualification Australian or permanent resident can fill the role, and of course comply with workplace laws, paying market salaries and providing good working condition, and then of course arrange training commitment for local staff. So these are all the requirements. So those who are interested now, the visa sponsorship option for employers path. So these are the things which employers need to fulfill in order for you to get those visas so that you can go and work and settle in Australia. All right. So we are going to talk about the employee, what is required of you so that you can qualify to go to Australia. This is for employers. Now we're talking of employees. So the Western we have literally come up with a program called Visa Construction Visa Subsidy Program. So this is basically where they are looking for people to work in that area of Australia if they don't find any local with such skills. That's the reason why they're looking for outside the area. That's why they're allowing people from outside the country to come in and do the work. So the program will provide grant payment of up to $10,000 to support skilled migration visa pathway for workers and help offset expenses such as migration representative fees, visa application fees, and relocation costs. So find out more about the employer sponsored stream. You can check on that. Find out more about the state nationwide stream. You can also find that. So employers, they're going to be given this the milestone like 2,000, 4,000, 4,000, whatever. But me, I'm interested in us migrants, yeah, offshore skilled migrants. So eligible skilled migrants who apply for their visa offshore, that is outside Australia, you're going to receive a payment of up to $10,000 at two milestone points. Milestone one, which you're going to receive your 5,000 Australian money, and of course, milestone two, you're going to receive $5,000 Australian money. So, offshore skilled migrants, eligible skill migrants who are already onshore, where when the CVSP commences, that is the visa program commences, will receive payment of around 2,500 in the first milestone, and the second milestone 2,500. So those who get more money are the ones who are applying from outside the country. For example, maybe in Nigeria, you're applying for this type of job, then you are going to be given you'll be given payment by the government of $5,000 milestone one, and then $5,000 milestone two. That is Australian dollars, okay? Um, so we are going to find out more about it. I've just clicked on that. I want us to get more information about it. What is the requirement? What do you need to do? That kind of thing. So it's still uploading. But one thing you need to understand is that this is a visa program that is offered for you to first you need to get that job. Then when you get that job, of course, you're going to be given a visa so that you're able to settle in Australia and work. So under the Western Australia Migration Services, step one is to lodge an expression of interest in the skill select. And then step two, connect with an employer. And then step three, register your visa approval. Stage four, lodge a milestone one claim, that is, you're going to get your first payment. And then step five, lodge your milestone claim, your second claim. So this is basically what happens, yeah. All right, so you lodge an expression of interest in skills select. So you indicate your interest in Western Australia state nomination. Details are going to be given. You're going to be explained everything you need to do. Then you're going to connect with an employer. If you have not already linked with an eligible employer, you can apply. They've given a link there where you can click on it. You'll find those jobs, the employers who are hiring, and then you click on the job you're interested that you meet the necessary skills, and then you apply. All right. And then after that, then you're going to, once you get the job, once the employer really accepts you, then now you can apply for your visa approval. Once you have been approved for state nomination and your visa has been granted by the Commonwealth Department of Home Affairs, then now you go to register to get your visa. Then after that, then now you can claim your first milestone, that is 5,000 Australian dollars. Then you can claim your second milestone, and then after that, you proceed now to move to Australia. Of course, the visa that you're going to get, I don't know if they're going to allow you with your family to settle there, but chances are most probably they will allow you. So guys, you can get all this information in Western Australia website. Just Google it, you'll find all this information. All right. So guys, don't miss out on this opportunity for those who are interested. And then here we have the CVSP eligible occupation. So you're going to download a copy of the CVSP eligible occupation list, which is what I was showing you at the beginning of this video, where they are having those job vacancies. So you can go and ahead and apply for those who are interested. Remember, they're going to give you a visa for this type of job. So the employer is going to sponsor you the visa. So don't miss out on this opportunity, guys. I kindly subscribe to my channel as we proceed with this video. All right, so we are looking at the skills in demand in Australia. Yes, Australia is really looking for people to work for them. So, basic eligibility. So, you must be nominated for a skill position by an approved sponsor, that is the employer, then have the right skills to do the job, that is the requirement, and then meet the relevant English language requirements, guys. So, this is very important for you to understand. Remember those 3 points. First of all, you have to have the necessary skill set to be approved by the sponsor. Then, of course, you apply for those jobs, and then you have to have the language, English language. You need to be fluent in that language, of course. So the skills in demand. So this temporary visa lets an employer sponsor a suitable skilled worker to fill a position they can't find a suitable skilled Australian for that. For those who are interested, you can go ahead and go on this website. So the core skills stream. This visa enable employers to address labor shortages by bringing in skilled workers where employers can't find an appropriate skilled Australian worker. So the visa is gonna give you up to 4 years. All right, for those who have Hong Kong passport, you may stay up to 5 years. They say Hong Kong passport is one of the strongest passport in the world. Yeah. So for processing time, for indication of processing time for this visa, use the visa processing time guideline. This will show the processing time for recently decided application. It is a guide only and not specific application. So they decline the how long will the visa be approved? It all depends with the Australian embassy and exactly what they're looking for. So they have specialist skills stream. Also, they have the requirements, and of course, it's a 4 year period for you to get that visa. And you'll be allowed to stay 4 years while you're holding that kind of visa because it's not a permanent visa. This is a temporary type of visa. Okay. Then we have labor agreements stream. This visa is for skilled workers nominated by employers who have a labor agreement. It lets you live and work in Australia temporarily. Labor agreements are developed between the Australian government and, of course, are represented by the department and employers. So you are going to stay a maximum of 4 years, depending on the terms in the labor agreement. Okay. So, guys, for those who are interested, you'll find all that information in this website. Kindly Google it and you'll find all this information. Then we have the subsequent entrant. This visa is for family members of subclass 457 and subclass 482 visa holder who are applying separately for their SID visa and wish to join the primary subclass 457 or subclass 482 visa holder in Australia. So this one you can stay for as long as your visa is valid. For those who are interested, you can also go and check. So you must be a family member of a primary subclass 482 or 57 visa holder. Remember, when the skilled workers who are sponsored by the employer, the first one, yeah, for subclass 4 it's true that these are the skills in demand. So for example, maybe you're an architect and you qualify under the subclass 4H2, yeah. You are supposed to go there in Australia for a period of 4 years because it's a temporary visa while you do the job. And of course, you can move with your family who are qualified to go with you under the visa agreement of subsequent entrant, uh, that is in regards to you being a family member of somebody who was sponsored under the subclass 4H2. As a family member, you cannot go without having somebody who is already being sponsored by the employer under the subclass 4H2. I hope you're understanding me, guys. So these are all the requirements for those who are interested. Just go in immigration and citizenship, Australia Government, Department of Home Affairs. You'll find all this information. So don't miss out on this opportunity, guys. And please subscribe to my channel because I'll be sharing more information on what you need to do in order to move to a different country while you're looking for those greener pastures when you're looking for this type of jobs. All right. So kindly, guys, subscribe and of course, don't miss out on this opportunity. All right, guys. So we have looked at all the information. You have looked at all these details. So your work is to go on this website and apply if you have the necessary skill set. Remember, you can only apply for this type of job if you have the skill set. Remember, they're going to sponsor you a visa. Your employer is going to sponsor you a visa. So when you apply for that job, make sure you have the necessary qualification. And when an employer is going to interview, make sure you have the necessary CV that is personalized, or should I say targeted for Australian template. Yeah. And then after that, you go through an interview. Make sure you prepare yourself so that you pass the interview. But most likely you're going to do like an online interview, so that they question you and all this stuff to find out, are you who you say you really are, and all this, and whether you meet the criteria what they're looking for. Then after that, and then you're going to apply for your visa, of course with the approval of your employer, and then the government of Australia, they're going to process your visa, and then you'll be able to move to Australia and start work. Remember, you can also move with your family and a different sector of visa that is specially for family members who are under the 482 subclass of skilled labor who are being looked for by Australian government. So guys, all this information is there. I hope you're understanding me, everything I've said. If you have any questions, my comment section is open. And please guys, subscribe to my channel. This time around, I'm going to show up consistently so that I give you information that's going to help you to move to greener pasture where you're looking for opportunities so you can take care of yourself and your family, and of course look for better opportunities. Thank you and God bless, and I wish you all the best.